Good evening, class. My name is Ahmed Salem. This informative speech will be about a process, and that process is how to create an effective list of goals. Now, I know that may sound very broad, but allow me to explain myself. Everybody has goals, and for some reason, nobody takes the steps necessary to achieve their goals. And to do that, you must first have a game plan. And even people who do have a game plan still don't really end up achieving their goals because they think that the steps are too hard, they take too much time, they end up getting lazy and end up just dropping it all together. What this is doing is literally writing down all the necessary things that you have to do and all the things that are stopping you from doing them. Now, to make this list, you only need two things: a pen and paper. Now, let's say, for example, you want to become President of the United States. The first step to writing the list is to write down what your end result is. So you would write down at the top of your list, become President. You would then write what it's necessary to do to become President. You would need to obviously get elected. You write down get elected. And to get elected, you would need to get support. To get support, you would need to address controversial issues. To address controversial issues, you would need to educate yourself. And to educate yourself, you would need to go to school. Now, that's a very, very, very simple way of writing down what all those steps are. But let's say you're in school and you are not President of the United States. Well, you then work up from where you are, step by step, and write down what's keeping you from reaching the next step. For example, I go to school, but you have to educate yourself. Well, to educate yourself, it's more than just going to school. You have to read books, you have to research articles, you have to keep up with the news. Eventually, after educating yourself, you have to create your own opinions and then address your own issues, controversial issues. To address controversial issues, you need to theorize solutions, you need to make speeches, and eventually you would then have to get support. To get support, you would need funding, you would need people who believe in your cause, and then you would have to run, because the next step is to get elected. Once you run, you have to fight off, opposing parties. You would have to stay strong to your cause, and so forth. And eventually, you can become President of the United States. Now, what you just did is write down all the things that you have to do from where you want to be to where you are today. And then once you've done that, you go all the way back up the list, writing what it is that's stopping you from reaching your goals. With this method, you'll eventually be able to write down exactly what it is you have to do, step by step, to go from one step to one step to one step to one step. And it's as simple as that. And that is how you would make an effective list of goals. Learn it, live it, do it. Thank you.